This is the story about the eye, a fit.
Yes, hey guys, my name is SickBOT1, and this is the Eye of It. What is this game? Well, it's a short puzzle platformer that you can find on the internet. You can complete this game in a few minutes. I learned about it because of Tony Tones Gaming. Thank you, man. You are awesome. I have beaten this game a total of 4 times, so yeah, I know what I'm doing. Mostly doing this for filler and Pokemon Pearl, in between Victory Road and the Elite Four, because, frankly, I still don't think I'm ready to take on the Elite Four, so let's do something else.
Once upon a time, there was an I and a T. Ah, said the T and left. Where is T? I was wondering, and started the quest. Then,
Best story in a game ever. I don't get it either. The story doesn't make any more sense as it goes on, so you move with the control pad or the WASD, but I'm going to be doing the control pad here because there's no real reason that you need your right hand to do anything else. You shrink by going up and down, and you move left to right by that. What I really like about this game is that it keeps stacking upon concept with each passing screen, and some even combining concepts, and they don't have, like, lengthy text tutorials to explain what's going on. And if I talk over some of the dialogue, don't mind that. This is basically suddenly that... no, this is just something that doesn't really need the narrator. The narrator is actually kind of annoying, I will admit, and as far as I understand, there's no way to turn the sound off. So I gotta play this game without watching any videos. I'm also playing this on a site called Cool Math, but I think there's other ways to play this game. It's a very simple game. You just gotta use your powers of growth, clip onto blocks, hit switches. It's all good. There will be things that'll be able to kill you pretty soon. In fact,
watch out, those flying bumps.
In fact, if you touch that, you die. You just gotta shrink to avoid it. You'll see them later in the game, though. And then there are these blocks which move left and right. You need to clip onto them in order to move other places.
The next one looked a bit harder.
And there's a bomb here. Clip up! And we're good to go. But the bomb will reappear, so you gotta hurry.
Seconds later.
Yep.
Click. The elevator went up.
And the reason I was quiet there, because I wanted you to hear elevator. It's an elevator in this game, it's not an elevator. Okay.
Then,
these are just single...
don't touch the spikes, little eye.
You didn't need to tell me that. These are just single-screen obstacle courses. That's pretty much what this entire game is. Some of the puzzles are a bit tricky, but that one I usually die a bunch on before I get it, but here I was actually fortunate enough to get it my first try. Okay, oh, gotta clip on here. And I'm actually not in good hands. Just gotta freeze it for a little bit. I'm gonna wait for it to get on the other side so I can... There we go. Now. There we go. No, I still think I can't get it. Oh, wait. That's right, I gotta drop off here. If I'm lucky, this will be a no-death run, but I'm sure that I'm gonna die in some of the later screens. Would I have been able to get that one? Let's stretch out and freeze you for a second. Hope, 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 hope. Hope, 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 hope. Okay, there we go. That's one of the more challenging screens, but it's not that hard to figure out what to do. Sometimes it can be tricky to try to avoid the spikes.
I turned the gravity off.
And now we got an anti-gravity section, which will actually last for several screens. You float to the bottom, to the bottom of the top, and in order to get to the floor again, you need to keep expanding and shrinking. I'm trying to remember what that word was. Basically, just to teach you that mechanic. At least this room is that. Also, no, you can't clip onto that because there's not enough space, I guess. Okay, now you gotta use your newfound skills to avoid the spikes. Not hard. Not hard at all. This game has some weird physics, and yes, I don't get the plot of this game. I know I already said that, and
hack that moving platform.
I don't really know why I brought it up again, but here we go. Now that platform is actually something you don't need to use, and in fact, the platform will do more harm to you than it will do good. So I'm going to try to avoid it. There we go. Okay, good, I avoided the spikes. I was a little worried there for a second. If you touch the spikes and die, the narrator say, "Ouch, cried I and died."
Thereupon,
like, oh, "Ouch!" cried I, and died. Except in his voice instead of mine. If that wasn't obvious enough. So how do you like my first PC Let's Play? So this is played on a Mac and it's actually online, so it doesn't really count. I was considering doing Portal, but everybody does Portal. I need to get back into the swing of Portal, because I have a weird setup for how I play the game with my keyboard. Because I use a laptop, and I don't have a separate mouse in order to, you know, use the mouse. I use the pad on my laptop. But here we go. That's not a hard one. Okay, well now we're going to turn the gravity off, but you got to be careful when you turn it off, or otherwise you're going to fall into the spikes. You got to be the smallest you can be, and then when you hit the button, just go all the way to the right. Then you'll be fine. And then we go down the elevator.
The elevator went down.
Is there an ad playing in this? Yeah, there is an ad playing. Okay. Hopefully you won't be able to hear it.
Suddenly,
if it...
I came out the building.
Okay, there's T. But if we try to talk to him, he's gonna run away. He doesn't like us. He doesn't like us for some reason. And this one is kind of annoying. You can't catch the balloon right now, but you have to go up to X. And he'll tell you that he's sad that his balloon is missing. He's like, why couldn't I grab the balloon before? That's a bit weird.
X was very happy.
Well, I'm glad you were. I don't know what the significance of you being an X is, but, okay. And this is a mechanic that only appears once. You shoot darts at this target board.
Pew.
You have to hit 5 out of 6 of them. Most of the time I hit all 6 of the darts. First it's pretty easy because the target's stationary, but then it'll start moving once you get 3 on there. So you gotta judge where you think it's... I could have sworn I pressed the spacebar, but maybe I was pressing X or something. What's going on? Why wasn't it working?
Pew.
There we go. I don't know what was working before, but now it is working. Now this is gonna be the trickiest shot. Well, actually, it's not the trickiest shot, but oh, whatever. I just need to make sure to get this again.
Pew.
There we go. And it would get even faster for the last one, even though it doesn't really matter. So I don't get why you'd have to do the 6th one anyway. This is another thing. This, you gotta guide this red ball through hot wire. If you touch it once, then you explode, and that's not good times. Just gotta be careful. It can actually be tricky to avoid these wires. But I've been able to get through it on my first try in 2 of my playthroughs of this game. Like, the first time I didn't even understand what was going on, why I was exploding inexplicably, but now I know. And the red ball is actually detached from us. These blue sections will make us shrink or expand depending on the direction that they are going in, so... Here it doesn't matter, but I gotta clip on to here. And then go over here. Let's see. For this one, you gotta go here, then here. This is usually where I die. Often. If I'm not prepared, then sometimes I will die. Just carefully inch myself there. Then hit it under here. Usually, I mean, if you expand beyond this, then chances are you're gonna hit the spike on the left side and you can't do anything to stop yourself. There we go.
Then...
Awesome. Now we gotta get the balloon for yet another section of levels.
I grabbed the balloon and flew away.
Okay, for this one, you just keep going up and up and up, but you gotta clip on it here so you can get all the way over here. They've thought of everything! This is a clever game. Now we got some weird sections ahead of us. Trust me, they are weird.
Suddenly...
illogical.
The air was full of danger.
You wanna stay on this block until you think it'll be safe to go past these bombs. Okay, the best way to do it is to just go immediately after the first bomb passes you, and then you'll be fine. The balloon, it doesn't matter if something touches the balloon, it only matters if it touches I, just so you know. And that's easy enough. Now on this next one, you want to hold left, or else you have no chance of completing this one. I know it's stupid and it's trial and error based, but you have to do it, because otherwise you can't pass through that bomb. Careful, careful. Okay. Now, Another tricky part. Gonna attach myself here, but also be careful about it. Okay, that does nothing. Just gotta do my best, and I have a feeling if I go much farther, I'm gonna hit the spike.
Made the
sorry I did that, but I was...
said I.
Sorry about that, but I was hoping I would get a no-death run. So... Plus, I thought the bomb wasn't really anywhere near me, so that had something to do with it. Jeez. I know it's an overreaction, and I know I do that sometimes, not even just in recording, but in real life, but, which none of you hopefully know me in real life. But, just so you know, I am kind of like that. I would cry often, too. And I got rid of the balloon.
Thereupon,
there's only 2 sections with the balloon, I guess. And this is actually the last screen of the game. Get the dots. Clip up here. It's a little cryptic, in my opinion, at least. Like on my second playthrough, I thought maybe you have to go up even further, but nope, you just gotta go where that block was.
maybe the T left because I was a capital I, thought I.
It's a bit weird.
As a lowercase I went back all the way it came from.
When I saw this for the first time, I thought I had to play the game over again.
T, said I. I said T. Where have you been, and why are you uppercase now? Asked I. Hide a bit, answered T. The end.
I don't really get that joke. If anybody gets that joke, let me know, because I don't get it. It's just confusing, and I don't get it, and, it's a dumb joke, okay? This is the least number of times that I have died in this game. I only died once. So, I consider that an accomplishment. So, thanks for watching this short one-off Let's Play, and the next thing I upload will be the Pokemon Pearl Elite Four, so take care. And I'm pretty sure you can't really go beyond the screen, but if you can, let me know.